You've been waiting for something. You wake up every morning, and the first thing your brain does is check if anything has changed yet. You've been watching for signs, looking for proof that what you've been working toward, or praying for, or holding on to, is actually going to happen. And I need to tell you something right now. It is happening, but not on the timeline your anxiety has set. And there are some things that you need to do first that will unlock what's been waiting for you. This reading is meant for a specific someone who needs to hear it at this time. Let's get into it. I see two figures in your coffee grounds, but they are faint, like they're dissolving. It looks almost like looking at someone through fog. You can make out the shapes, but the details are not visible. These are two people, and the fact that they are barely visible tells me that they are either from your past or they are people you've recently started pulling away from. I feel like you know exactly who these two are. Pay attention if their faces or names come to your mind right now. These two people are connected to the thing you've been waiting for, but not in the way you'd think. They're not part of what's coming. They are part of what's been blocking it. You've been energetically tied to these people even if you haven't spoken to them in weeks or months. Maybe you still think about conversations you had with them. Maybe you replay things they said that hurt you. Or maybe you just carry this guilt about how things ended, like you owe them something. That invisible thread between you and them, it's been siphoning your energy. Every minute you spend mentally rehearsing what you've said to them, or wondering what they think of you now, or holding on to anger, that's a minute of focus and emotional energy that could have gone toward building what's next for you. Them manifesting in your coffee grounds as two fading figures is actually good news. Your spirit has already started the separation process on its own. You didn't have to force it. Something in you recognized that holding on to them was costing you more than letting go. But here's what you need to do before the thing you're waiting for can actually fully arrive. You need to finish what your spirit started. Complete the release. This doesn't mean that you have to call them or have a final conversation with them, but you need to stop feeding the connection in your mind. Energy flows where your attention goes. And right now, without even realizing it, you've been sending energy to people and situations that are already over. Like, think about it this way. Every time you mentally replay a conversation with one of these two people, you're essentially having that conversation again. Your body doesn't know the difference between something happening right now and something you are remembering. Your heart rate changes and even your mood shifts. That's energy that could be going toward your next chapter, toward the thing you've been waiting for. Instead, it's been recycled into a story that already ended. And the hard part is that the other person, they moved on, or at least they moved their attention somewhere else. Next time a thought about them comes up, and it will, notice it. Don't fight it. Just notice it and then redirect your energy somewhere else. After a week of doing this consistently, you will realize that you haven't thought about them in hours, then days. That's when the space opens up. That's when what you've been waiting for has room to actually show up in your life. I see a face in your coffee grounds and it's staring at something. It's staring at shadows. This is you. You've been trying to figure something out and you don't have all the information yet. Maybe it's a situation where someone hasn't been fully honest with you and you can feel it, but you can't prove it. This could also be something about your own path, like you know something is supposed to happen, but you can't see things clearly, and that's been driving you a little crazy. I think what's been happening is that you've been spending a lot of time in your head, analyzing, overthinking, turning the same situation over and over, trying to find an angle that makes sense. And the thing is, you're not wrong for doing that. Your instincts picked up on something that has been happening to you. You're not making it up. You're not being paranoid. There is something hidden in the situation around you. But here's the problem with staring at shadows for too long. You start seeing things that aren't there alongside the things that are. Your mind fills in the blanks with worst-case scenarios, because that feels safer than not knowing. And then you can't tell the difference between your intuition and your anxiety anymore. And I know you've been asking yourself that exact question. Like, how do I know if what I'm feeling is real or if I'm just being anxious? Here's the simplest way I can explain it. Your intuition tells you something once. It drops the information and moves on. It doesn't argue with you. It doesn't keep you up at night. It doesn't need to convince you. It just lands, and you feel still. But anxiety is the opposite. Anxiety repeats itself. It gets louder. It follows you everywhere you go, and a feeling of restlessness follows. Pay attention to how you feel. Your body can't tell the difference. The advice coming through for you is to stop trying to figure this hidden information out right now. The truth is, the information you need is going to come to you. You don't have to go looking for it. Within the next few weeks, someone is going to say something important to you. This could be casually, like they will not even realize they are revealing anything, and suddenly the whole picture falls into place. So watch out for that. Right now, you need to pull back. Let it come to you. Focus your energy on the things you can control, and the hidden thing will reveal itself to you soon. Okay, so this one is very specific. I see the number 3 appearing twice in your coffee grounds, and what looks like a work environment or a social setting, a place where people gather. The number 3 is significant for your timing. This is the universe giving you a timestamp through this reading. Whatever you've been waiting for will happen either in 3 weeks, 3 months, or on month number 3, which is March. For some of you, this is very specific, and it could mean that it will happen at the 3rd attempt at something you've tried before. The number 3 is your marker. Pay attention to it. You might start noticing the number 3 showing up in random places over the next few days, like on receipts, on license plates, in phone numbers. That's a confirmation for you. Now, the work or social setting around the number reveals that what you've been waiting for involves other people. It's not something that appears to you alone in your living room, for example. There's a group component to it, such as a workplace, a community, a family, some type of environment where people come together. I feel like this could be connected to a position or a role that you've been wanting, or it could be about a group that you're supposed to join or connect with. The thing most people get wrong about waiting is they think waiting means sitting still, but that's not what the universe is asking from you. The number 3 and the social setting together are telling me that while you wait, you need to be positioning yourself. Go to places, attend events, put yourself in the rooms where the opportunity is. Don't wait at home for a miracle to knock on your door. This is preparation. This is what you need to be doing before it happens. Getting yourself into the right environments, being visible, being present. The number 3 is your countdown, and the setting is your location and preparation as well. I see a dark cloud sitting heavy over the top, and rain, thick rain pouring down. Some of you are going through something really difficult right now, like emotionally difficult, and you've been wondering if this heaviness is ever going to lift. It feels like it's been raining in your life for months. I'm not going to tell you to just think positive and it will go away. Whatever you've been carrying, it's emotionally charged and it's valid, and you have every right to feel the weight of it. But here's what I need you to see. Rain does something that most people forget about. It cleanses. It washes away things that have been stuck. What you're going through right now is a cleansing. The days where you feel like you can barely function, that's old energy being washed out of your system. Disappointments you never fully processed, grief you pushed aside because you didn't have time for it, or anger you swallowed because you were trying to keep the peace. All of that has been sitting in your body, and now it's coming out. And it doesn't feel good because releasing heavy things never feels good in the moment. But this cloud is passing. That's what this reading is confirming for you. The storm in your life is almost over. I see the dark cloud in your cup passing by, and it's not in your future. Let yourself feel whatever is coming up right now. If you need to cry, cry. If you need to cancel plans and spend the day in bed, do it. The worst is about to be over for you. Let's get more messages with the cards. Alright, so this is interesting. What I'm picking up here is that there is a right way to do the thing you want to do, and you've been trying to kind of skip the steps. You've been so focused on the end result that you forgot that the process matters too. You've been asking, when is this going to happen? But the real question is, have I done everything I need to do to be ready for it? The Hierophant is like a teacher, and you're being asked to show your work right now. This could mean getting proper training before you start something, going through the official route instead of trying to find a shortcut, whether this is about filing out the paperwork, making the appointment, doing the research, having a conversation with someone who has more experience than you. I'm also feeling that some of you need to seek advice from someone older or more experienced, someone who's been where you are. There is a person in your life or someone you're about to meet who has walked this exact path before. They know the pitfalls, they know what works and what doesn't, and they are willing to share that with you if you are willing to ask. Before the thing you're waiting for arrives, you need to consult with this person. Don't skip this step. This card is you right now. I see someone who has been working, showing up, putting in the effort, and getting almost no visible reward for it. You've been looking around at other people who seem to be moving faster than you, people who started after you but somehow got results before you. People who don't seem to work nearly as hard as you, but keep getting these blessings. And you're sitting there wondering and confused whether you're doing anything wrong. You're doing nothing wrong. But here's what you're missing. That stillness isn't failure. The slow speed of everything is not a sign that you are on the wrong path. This is actually the most critical phase of the whole journey. And most people quit right here. You're in the still phase right now, the stillness before the transformation. Try to embrace the season and do your best. The stars depicted in this card behind this knight are telling me that the universe sees you. Your effort is being recorded, even if no one is acknowledging it. Your big reward is already written in the stars. This is the wish card, the card of getting what you asked for. You've been looking at your wish through glass. You can see it. You can see it in other people's lives. There's been a barrier between you, something you can feel but can't name that keeps you from fully stepping into the life you want. I'll tell you what the barrier is. You don't fully believe you deserve it. Not on the surface, of course. On the surface, you know you deserve good things, but somewhere deeper, in a place you don't like to visit, there is a part of you that's convinced that if something good happens, something bad has to follow. It's like on a subconscious level, you've been trained to be scared of good things happening to you. And that belief, that programming, is the lie that is separating you from the 9 full cups that are already there with your name on them. This is what you need to do before it happens. You need to start believing it's actually for you. Make one decision each day that assumes the good thing is coming. If you're waiting for a job, start preparing your life as if you got it. If you're waiting for love, make room in your actual life for another person. If you're waiting for money, stop making only survival plans and start making prosperity plans. I see support coming towards you. A door is open and there is genuine warmth coming through it. For a while now, you've been doing everything alone. You figured things out on your own, but that independence, which started as survival, has turned into isolation. You've been so self-reliant for so long that you forgot what it feels like to let someone else carry something for you. I want to tell you what's about to shift. Before the big thing happens, the thing you've been waiting for, there is going to be a moment where someone offers you help, and your first instinct is going to be to say no. I'm fine, I've got it. Don't say no this time. This could be a neighbor, a coworker, an old friend who randomly checks in on you, someone at your job or in your building or at a place you go regularly. They're going to offer you something, like their time, their knowledge, a connection maybe, some form of support, and it's going to feel uncomfortable to accept it because you're not used to receiving. I need you to practice receiving. Because the thing you've been waiting for, it doesn't arrive through self-sufficiency alone. It arrives partly through other people, through community, through the network of human beings that the universe places in your path for a reason. You've been applying for things and getting rejected. You've been showing up, trying, putting yourself out there, and the door keeps closing. You've watched other people get the opportunities you wanted, and you couldn't even understand why it wasn't you. But for others of you, this isn't about jobs specifically. This is about that feeling of sitting on the outside looking in, watching life happen through a window, seeing other people connected, employed, loved, progressing, while you're sitting on something temporary, wondering when it's going to be your turn. And here's the part that nobody likes to talk about. There is a point in that kind of despair where you stop being angry and you just get quiet. You stop fighting, you stop complaining, you stop crying even. You just accepted it. That's where you're now, in this still phase, where it doesn't even hurt in an active way anymore. It just feels like numbness that has weight to it. But I need you to look at something in this card. The dog, curled up at this man's feet, sleeping peacefully, loyal, not going anywhere. To me, this tells me that even in your lowest moment, something has stayed loyal to you. This could be your faith, even if it's hanging by a thread. It could be one person who never left. It could be your own strength, that part of you that refuses to completely give up, even when your brain is telling you to. That loyal thing, whatever it is, that's what carries you through. And the timing of this card in the reading matters. This is not your destination. This is the moment right before the turn for the better. This card represents your future self. You're walking through a garden that you built, not inherited, not given to you by someone else, but you built it over years. You're walking slowly because you have nowhere to rush to. You learned to protect yourself from things that used to burn you, and that is represented by this sun umbrella. You've been trusting the process, even when things looked stale. That's what you've been doing, whether you realize it or not. You survived hard days. You processed every rejection you were faced with, and you didn't let it destroy you. Okay, so here's the thing about what you've been waiting for. When it arrives, and it will, it's going to feel like it happened suddenly to everyone else watching your life. They will think you got lucky, or that you're privileged, that it just fell into your lap. Your future self doesn't explain themselves to anyone. They don't need validation for their journey. What you need to do before it happens is to start treating yourself like your future self that you envision. For example, walk a little slower, protect yourself more intentionally, start making choices as if you are already the person who has what they want. Because becoming this person is not about waiting for circumstances to change. It's about changing yourself first and watching the circumstances follow. That's all I have for you. I hope you found this reading insightful. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so. It will mean the world to me. I love you and see you in my next reading.